has the effect of eliminating valuable research opportunities that Senator John McCain supports during this election season. So I rise in opposition to the amendment.
Gentleman from Indiana.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Jim Bopp from Indiana. This is an issue that I have been deeply involved in my professional career, not only as counsel for the National Right to Life Committee, but as a result of that involvement, I have been the editor-in-chief of a peer-reviewed law review, which is called Issues in Law and Medicine, which examines the ethical issues involved in medicine and its implication on life, and have, as a result, served on the NIH panel on fetal tissue transplantation research. While I could not more endorse the sentiment behind the amendment inadvertently goes into an area that involves complicated questions of what is the type of ethical research. Now, as originally framed, the sentence now in the draft, which ties the creation to the experimentation, I think is exactly correct. That is, it would be indisputable in my view that that form of treatment of human life, that is to create it in order to experiment on it, should be banned. But placing the or disconnects the creation from the experimentation. And this is the problem. The problem is that there is ethical human life affirming research on human embryos. That's called therapeutic research. Therapeutic research and again, experimentation is not a technical term, all right? And if you think back to the first time there was the replacement of a human heart, the first time that happened, there was high risk to the recipient of that human heart. There was, it could be adequately called by lay people experimental, but it was absolutely appropriate. The person would die without the heart, and they were working on therapeutic research, that is, something that could lead to a successful therapy that would save human lives. And similarly, it may very well be in our future that there is therapeutic research that can be done on human embryos, and there is nothing unethical, immoral, improper, or that disregards the sanctity of human life if we are involved in therapeutic research. The placing the or here, however, means that all, quote, experimentation on human embryos for research purposes should be banned, including therapeutic research, and that is wrong. So I oppose the amendment.
Chair recognizes the gentleman from Ohio.
Mr. Chair, thank you. I defer to my colleague from Indiana.
Chair would recognize the gentleman from Texas.
Mr. Chair, Kelly Shackelford from Texas. I understand gentleman from Indiana's statement, but I do have a concern.